Play paintball. It's fun.
All right, thanks, Mikey Waring with AC Dallas for that one. So what I wanted to do was actually, someone had asked me about, oh man, I wish you had more snake side things with this layout. So this past weekend, I did start playing a little bit more of the snake side. Thank you to the Palm Beach Vipers and to, I think it was TBD crew. I'm not really sure who else I was jumping in with, but thank you guys for letting me be able to jump in and just kind of learn a little bit more about the snake side of the Texas Open layout. So what I'm going to do is tell you about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Same thing like I usually do. It's not going to be any different. But there's some mistakes that I made that I wanted to share with you guys. And there's some stuff that I did right that I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, I guess we can just go ahead and jump right into the first point here. I did kind of play sort of like a two-spot, kind of playing behind the guy in the snake as well as playing the front snake. So let's just go right into this first point. Okay, so this one, I just went snake off the break. Now, it isn't too difficult to make. I mean, I did see some people get shot going into the snake, but, and sorry, it was a little bit windy. You might see some trash. Literally, bags were blowing underneath the net, so it was pretty windy. So the main thing with this snake is you really need to stay low. Because of the way that the brick and the wings are set up on the inside, you really need to be careful of how high you are sitting up. Now, what I was trying to do here was bounce it off that pin and be able to basically, you know, try to bounce it in to see if maybe something would work. I don't think it actually did. That's one that I'd need to try maybe this next weekend. With the snake, though, if there's no one down your tape, even if that tower is looking down on you, I think you can get shot, but you want to stay super low, and you'll be able to get out of the way of that paint. Now, with the snake, something that I learned is, so, you know, I was able to get up here fine. Usually, I'll tuck my leg underneath so that way I can kind of pop up. You really can't do that in this snake. You literally have to just stay completely on your stomach, and that's how I got shot in the pack here, was because I kind of had just a little bit of my pack showing, and just the way that it's set up, you really need to be mindful of that. So this point, I was playing, it was actually going to be whoever it is that got in, and that's that. The guy that was in my corner ended up getting shot, so I was just trying to battle a little bit. Now, I do end up getting out wide here, if I remember correctly. You want to be mindful of the inside, of course. Just keep rolling your gun, just kind of like you see what I'm doing. Just sitting here trying to roll my gun and put those guys in. Now, I could have sworn that I shot the guy here, but I guess not, and that's okay. But it did give me a chance to get into the snake. Now, again, if you stay low, you should be okay. And like I've said, I'm okay with making a mistake once, as long as I learn from it. But I think I do get shot in the pack here, which is not good. A lot of, oh no, maybe it was, yeah, no, I got shot down tape. When you're in the snake, it is important just to mainly stay down the tape. Just because you can't really look inside. When you look inside, it's going to be tough because you do have a couple guys who can shoot down on you. Like you can see, looking to the left here, that I can shoot the snake if his head is showing up. There is a blind shot, and later on I do get shot by this. And I was trying to do the same thing back, but I wasn't tucked in enough. So you really want to make sure that you're pulled back enough and just rolling your gun. Shoot both sides of the corner over the top of that pin there. With those pins, you can go ahead and shoot up over the top of them, and it'll drop right into the snake corner. But remember, they can do the same thing back to you, which is how the guy ends up shooting me, is because of that.
Hey, talk to me!
So, like I said, I was jumping in with different people, so sometimes the communication was going to be off a little bit, just because, you know, I'm not getting stuff from the inside of the field, or, you know, not hearing things or whatever, or having people that are going to be, you know, doing their jobs, and which it happens. It's okay. I'm still appreciative of all the guys that let me come in. Now, me looking to the inside like that probably wasn't the best idea. It'd probably be better for me to stay onto this snake corner, make it so that he can't breathe, so that my snake guy can get out further up onto the snake side of the field. Now, what probably would have been better, once there was a snake, just to take a knee and just shoot that snake. You know, let it be that the snake corner that fills out there. I'm guessing it was the snake corner that filled out. I don't think it was the snake that shot me. Yeah, because I think it was high that they clipped me in the mask there. So yeah, I don't think that it was the snake, but once they're in the snake, you can kind of just take a knee, and I think you'd be okay from that snake corner. Now, like, the advantage that we have is with the Kings, we have Paya. So I feel like Paya might be, he's one of our giants on the team. He might actually be able to shoot down on people better because of his height. And if that's the case, then yeah, that'd be fantastic. Okay, so getting out to here. Now, the reason why I didn't really battle, and apparently I like just barely missed that guy. And someone was trying to help me, like just saying like, hey, bounce it off this pin. What they meant was actually the other pin right behind there, but apparently this one did get kind of close. It kind of freaked the guy out that was in the snake. Now I do come out to the tape and end up shooting them, but then I get shot from the inside. So the benefit was that I was able to kill the guy in the snake, but yeah, it's gonna be. It's tough because like you wanna get that guy in the snake out of there, but you need to make sure that you're staying low. Is basically what I should have done. Just stayed more on my stomach. So making that mistake twice is unacceptable now that I look back on it. But I'm gonna make sure that it doesn't happen this next weekend, especially at the tournament. So again, like I had the snake corner was on me. I'm just trying to communicate what it is that I know. It ends up that someone came running on the inside, which I don't think was my fault in that case. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Again, making snake off the break wasn't too difficult to do, and I was just starting to play a little bit more aggressive, just because that's what you can do on this snake side is be able to get up there. And I'm not talking a whole lot, just because I am further up in the snake. Now, probably because they were shooting down my tape would mean that they know that I'm there. So maybe it would have been okay if I had spoken. The reason I was just set up like this was just in case someone tried to run me down. I'd rather have my gun up and have a chance of shooting them than not. You really want to be mindful. Yeah, I think I had seen the tower there, just looking at me, so I didn't want to just get shot. Then he looked inside, and this was my chance, actually, that I could have gone to the inside. I'm sorry, not the inside, but gone up. And you're going to see on the right-hand side, someone does come up into that wing. You'll see him in a second. They end up shooting me. And the reason for that is just because I should have pushed up further up the field. So with this snake, if you get a chance to go, just go. And I think my microphone got a little bit dirty, and that's why it sounds like this now. So I did try to clean it. But yeah, the reason why I did this, if I remember correctly, was because they had a snake. If you can get to the tape, you can shoot down the tape side. No, they didn't have a snake yet.
Snake corner, left tower.
So I guess because I saw a chance to go, I just went.
Hey, snake corner's on me now.
I don't think it's a bad thing to push that way. But I'm really going to be focusing more on the tape on any time that I'm playing the snake, just because of the fact that if I try to battle someone inside, one, they are already set up to shoot me. I have to have a perfect shot when I come up and snap shoot. Yes, I do drills for that, but it's going to be tough. The other thing is that they're shooting down on me, so I'm having to come up and battle that more direct shot into me rather than it being like a flat shot across, if that makes sense. So it's going to be better for me to stick more onto the outside of the field. So you see, like, looking at the tape, no one was there, so I dove into snake 2. Now the thing that's tough about it is that you really have to stay on your stomach. But this snake, you can't like crawl down like how you usually would in other snakes, where you can kind of crawl on all fours essentially. Now I was battling a little bit more than I probably should have, but I mean, it's practice, so I guess that's okay. So that's what I was doing there. And again, just setting up just in case they try to come get me. I'm ready. I might be able to catch them early. But yeah, I was able to get. Right now, I'm dominant on the tape. And I don't know why I came off of that. I don't know if they put me in. I heard someone in the snake, And then my teammate here tried to run him down, and I think his gun turned off, and then I just got shot stupid here. That was my own fault. I overextended. What I should have done was, once I missed that shot, just come down and just sat down basically in the snake and just laid back down on the tape, so that way I can, make sure that he isn't gonna be able to do anything. If he tries to come and get me on the inside, then I can go ahead and shoot him, or someone else on the inside of the field to shoot him before they got to me. If he tries to come down the tape, I'm already set up and ready to go. So that wasn't the smartest move. So again, it's okay to make mistakes, just don't make them twice. Again, I think that my mic in the front, because I have the GoPro Session, the mic in the front got a little bit dirty. So I think that's why, because it switches back and forth. So I think that's what happened. But anyway, so I'm staying dominant on the tape. I'm just trying to talk with my with the guys on the inside, just asking, hey, what's going on there?
On the inside.
What I do is I end up shooting the snake corner here in a second. I can't remember exactly what it is, but because I'm already dominant, he has to snap out on me, and I'm already going to be ready for him. So it ends up that I should have called that snake. Good. So I called the kill on the snake. The back left, I did shoot before that. And then, basically, there wasn't a whole lot there. So, I mean, it was just the tower on that side. So I'm just kind of looking, I guess, to see if there's any paint. As long as you stay low, you're good. So I'm just kind of crawling and just, he can't really do anything. Like, what's he going to do? I'm low enough. So I think here I might have just been hesitant just because I was getting a little bit closer. But yeah, I end up getting into their snake one. So here I was just trying to see if maybe I could shoot him in the top of the head. This was unnecessary. I should have just kept going like I do in a second. So like this is a waste of time, honestly. So what I did here is what I should have kept doing. And what I did is I just set up on the tape because they're gonna have to come get me. So I'm just waiting for them essentially, and then I'm able to go ahead and trade with him. So I ended up taking 3 bodies with me. So I completely did my job as a front player. But hopefully this helps you guys out. This is something for my snake players that watch. I don't want you to feel like you're not getting any love. But please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And all the videos that are popping up right now if you'd like to watch some more. But yeah, so if you guys are in the Connecticut area, we're going to be at Matt's Outback Paintball practicing with New York Extreme. That's this weekend coming up, and then the weekend after is the Texas Open. So we will see you then. If you're in the area, make sure to say hi. And yeah, so I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to be playing just yet. Maybe it's the snake, maybe it's the center, maybe it's the reader side, maybe it's a mixture. Who knows? But I will see you guys in Texas. And as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.